Finally, I am making another video related to Shaiva-advaita. So, before speaking anything, Shiva is God for every one of us. So, I want to make it clear that I am not intending to criticize any approach or any worshipping method related to Shiva. I am just looking at Shaiva-advaita from my point of view. So, having said that, now we will discuss Shiva Brahman Advaita. Shiva and Brahman are one, and also we will discuss some additional. So there are two ways in which I thought about this idea. So one is from the Turiya point of view. So in last video I discussed what is Turiya. Turiya is something which ties Satchit Ananda together. Okay, it's just a concept so that we can tie Satchit Ananda together. And Shiva is an observer. This also we discussed in last video. Shiva as an observer, he is observing Brahman. That is, he is observing whatever we can speak about. Okay. And what is the observation he has made? That Brahman is Satchidananda. Okay. Satchidananda I have discussed in my earlier videos also. Sat is existence, Chit is accumulation or grown form, and Ananda is getting destroyed into new things or destroying something into new things. Okay. So this is observation of Shiva that everything is Satchidananda. Brahman is Satchidananda. Now here Shiva is the one who is tying Satchit Ananda together. So we can consider Shiva is Turiya. It is like now Oham found out observed some very important thing related to electricity, related to resistance. So resistance, we talk about resistance like this only, 1 ohm, 2 ohm. So similarly this idea is similar only actually, that we are calling Satchidananda, we are calling Shiva as a Turiya, and then Shiva is Satchidananda, and then Shiva is Brahman. Okay, so this approach we can equate Shiva and Brahman. Okay. Now the another approach is Dnyanayoga. I am calling it Dnyanayoga. So Dnyanayoga is basically what? That two things become one because of the common jnana they have, the knowledge which is common because of that. Like suppose we will take some, say I have a Nokia phone. Okay, so old phone, because new phones have multiple different things, and I want some basic example to explain this. So I have this Nokia phone, and I want to make a call. So for that, what is the basic thing that I should know? That I will have to press some numbers, and then I will have to press dial. Okay, I should know that. But actually the phone also should know that. This knowledge has to be there with the phone by default or by its programming. Somehow this knowledge, this information has to be there with phone, that when when some numbers are pressed and when dial button is pressed, then call is made. Okay, so when we are making a call, when I am making a call, actually only I cannot make a call. Okay, only the phone lying around, Nokia phone, only the Nokia phone lying around cannot make a call on its own. But when I and the phone we are together, we act as a one, we make a call. But while saying, we never say that I will make a call with my phone. We say I am going to make a call. So we already consider that phone is one with us. We don't consider phones different existence from us in this case. So this knowledge that pressing numbers and dial button results in a call, this common knowledge between me and phone, this is making me and phone one. So similarly, now Shiva is observing Brahman. Shiva's observation about Brahman is that Brahman is Satchit Ananda. Okay. Now this is observation, this is acquired knowledge of Shiva, but the knowledge exists with Brahman. I mean, the knowledge exists in world by default. Okay, without that, yeah, without that you cannot make an observation. Observation is basically something exists and you are now seeing it. So this is a common knowledge between Shiva and Brahman. So with that, Shiva and Brahman become one. Okay. So actually I thought about that Shiva is called Adiyogi also. So maybe because, I mean, maybe these two things can tie it together, that Shiva is the one who found this Dnyanayoga. I mean, who, yeah, found this Dnyanayoga, and then we started calling him Adiyogi. So actually, basically, for us here, there is very important information that this information comes from Shiva. So Shivji, let's say, he is conveying this idea with his life story, with his symbolism for these from probably thousands of years, I don't know. So from many years, and till us it is coming that if you observe, and as from a third person perspective, while being in Brahman, if you observe it well enough, then you can actually become one with the Brahman, become one with your surroundings. So this is just a thought which I thought about during this video. So you can just ignore it if that is not making much sense. Yeah. Also, actually that is the, I think, so he is actually giving us this idea that you can be in the situation, you can be part of, you can be very well within the thing, very well within everything which is going on, but you can still in your mind think about it from a third person's perspective, and then you get the big picture, and then you don't easily lose your stability of mind, you don't easily fear. So you can see there are trainers of lions also. Okay, so if a lion comes in front of you, you will be afraid, but these trainers are seeing these lions and taking care of them from the point they are cubs, little cubs. So in that case, actually these trainers have observed the lion enough that they know when the lion is getting angry, what is the meaning of this behavior of lion, this lion, etc. So because they know that lion very well, it is very rare that they themselves will be afraid about the lion. Okay, that is one thing. And then they can control the lion also. They can tame the lion. They can put this. They can make the lion go from one location to another. They can control the lion also. So this idea is kind of Shiva related idea. So you can put more thought about it on your own. I just want to put it out there. Another approach I thought about, but I was not very much convinced about, for this Shiva Brahman Ekatmata is like, so if you are observing something, and so earlier we discussed, right, that to make an observation, we have to be there till the observation is in progress. Okay, so you can, so if you are there when the train is coming, when the train is in front of you, and when the train is going, then only you can say that the train passed at 100 km per hour. Otherwise, if you are there only when the train is coming, you will say train is coming at 100 km per hour. Okay, so to make an observation which is applicable for ananta kala, and which is applicable from epoch, like start of time and space, to make that observation, you have to be there, like Shiva will have to be there to make that observation of Brahman. Okay, so that and so that way there are similarities between Shiva and Brahman also, like even that symbolism about Shiva being in the Santatadhara of water or something, always water falls on Shiva, which is like Shiva is part, Shiva is within that, Shiva is within the Brahman. So Satchidananda is also in the Brahman. It is not something which is outside. There is nothing outside the universe. We are talking about universe also only. Okay, nothing outside the universe. There is no point also, right? Yeah. So that angle also is matching with Shiva and Brahman similarity. So with this similarity, we can conclude at one point that okay, Brahman and Shiva is same only. But that is not very convincing, and that is not, I was not easily able to do it, so I dropped that thought. Yeah, another thing I was trying to, I thought about, but now, okay, I think I'll end the video. Thank you.